What's going on? This is David Sanders II, representing Huntsville, Alabama, and got my label, HSP Muzik. Got my artist, Zoe, Gun Club 45, Lola Blue, and we're just trying to get it. My main thing is just production. I do a little songwriting on the side. I started writing recently this year for my artist Lola Blue, which her records or her album is gonna come out July 13th. It's entitled "Love Will Find a Way." You can get at her at Lola_Blue at Twitter, on Twitter, and her site's gonna be up in the next few weeks. LolaBlue.com. I've been producing for about 12 years, but I would say about maybe 8 years, like seriously. Like in the beginning it was just a hobby, to a point where like I started getting a love for music and wanting to be a part of the whole music industry. So like I started doing that, and then in 2007 I got my first national placement with Tech N9ne on Misery Loves Company. That's what the tag here for. Little memory, my milestone. Got the opportunity to produce half of the album to date. Sold over, I want to say, a little bit over 100,000 right now. Then also did 4 tracks on his follow-up album, Killer. Like you can see that he's in the straight jacket or whatever, looking like Michael Jackson, Thriller cover concept. And he did 33,000 the first week, and that was his highest selling debut to date or whatever. So I'm pretty sure. I'm blessed to have the opportunity to work with him, and also did two tracks on Chris Calico's album, Vitiligo, his debut album, and like it's just been going up. Scatterman and Snug Brim, Word on the Streets, and I got one track this year on Chris Calico's Shock Therapy. That's gonna come out in September, and hopefully I can get some more. He's in the studio now working, so I'm gonna try to hit him up with some more beats. But on the side, what's more important to me is my own thing, HSP Muzik, where I got the Gun Club. They already released their album in 2008, and got a little discrepancies with the group, and one split off, so we weren't able to promote as well as we wanted to. Lola Blue, like I said, July 13th. Best project that I've ever been a part of. Beautiful woman, as you will see once you go to LolaBlue.com or see her on Twitter, LolaBlue_/blue. And Zoe, which is my hip hop artist. I think we should be done with his album by the end of this year. And but at this time, right now, like it's all about Lola Blue and what we got going on with her. My sound, I get asked that a lot, but I'm not really sure. I do a whole lot of different things, like compared, like if you were ever to check out my stuff that I do with Tech N9ne, and then with Lola Blue, and then Matic Lee, which is another artist. Apologize for leaving him out in the first place, and then also with the next Gun Club album, like it's diverse, like hip hop, electronic, R&B, live instrumentation on some of that. Then I can give you the crunk stuff, and then I can give you the laid back feel, old school. Like it's like I really can't say. Like the only thing that comes to my mind is odd. Like just for me being a producer in the hip hop game, to be able to make something that most people really don't pay attention to. Like in the hip hop game, they usually put themselves in a box. but I try to expand. Like, I'm a real big fan of music. Got records for days, country, classical, 80s, like, it's pretty much endless. Not really. Like, a few people know me in the city, but at the same time, I don't really be in the spots where the local artists be. I'll hit up the open mic nights every now and then. But with me, like, I'm at my home studio and it's music 24/7. And like, if I get a call from anybody in the city, I'll be ready and willing to work with them, because like, I support, like, even though I'm not there all the time, I do support Huntsville music, like the Huntsville music scene. And like, we slowly building. Like, it's really not a big, huge music scene, but like, hopefully as the years progress and people see how serious we are, maybe we can get to that point. My weapons of choice, I'll say I'm on Reason 4.0. I have a Sonar 7, which I rewire whenever I want to use my bass guitar, or my Phantom XR. And I do a few sampling. I try to stay away from sampling just for royalty reasons and stuff. Do all that work and get like change for all that hard work and stuff like that. But I do sample. Got my turntables and my records. But pretty much is Reason, Sonar, and my guitars in the Phantom XR and the Juno 106. The Tech N9ne situation, that was, to me, like, every time when I'm asked that question, it's always respond as luck, because it actually seemed like that. Because back in 2006, like, at this time I was like sending beat CDs to different record labels and trying to get on somehow or whatever, but nobody gave me any callbacks or whatever. So at that point I was like, well, like, I'm gonna try for the rest of this year. If nobody gives me a call back, then I guess this ain't for me. So kept on doing it, working my 9 to 5, and to a point where I got a phone call from the CEO, Travis O'Wynn, and I was like, yeah, man, I like the tracks. I'm like, we'll see about working with you. And then from there, we've been working ever since. Give a shout out to my homeboys, Mr. Freezy, Matic Lee, OG, Donna Jackson, songwriter for Lola Blue herself, and everybody that wants to hear good music. Like, you can get, like I said, you can get at Matic Lee at myspace.com/dubmaticlee, DUBMATICLLEE. You can get up with Freezy on Twitter at Gotta Rap. Get at OG, who's a producer that's going to be on Lola Blue's next project. Very talented producer. You can get at him at OG615 at Twitter. David S2ND. David S2ND as a second. For the producers, pretty much expand your mind. Don't put yourself in a box. Don't do what everybody else is doing production-wise. Listen to more music, whether it's rock, country, pop, and anything like that, because there's money to be made in all genres. Don't just rely on hip-hop. And if you're just only going to rely on hip-hop, don't do what everybody else is doing. Try to be the innovator for somebody to follow you. Don't follow the trends, be the trendsetter. And for the artists, the same thing is follow, just like I said with the producers, don't follow what everybody else is talking about or whatever, trying to fit in or whatever. Do you, and pretty much like you just go from there. Just work at it 24/7. Pretty sure that you'll be happy with the come out if you're determined enough. So.